Good evening. Hi, this is Barb Schaefer with Real Estate One. Hi, Kathleen. Just wanted to let you know I already emailed to your email a copy of this report that I'm going to go over with, but I wanted you to have a hard copy. Plus, I wanted to kind of explain it to you and the family. You know, you can always call with any questions anyone might have. We're always here to try to be helpful as we can. So let's get started real quick. Just kind of wanted to let you know over here on the left hand side, the first column is going to be everything that the property has. And as we go, we're going to compare other properties to it, active, pendings, and sold within the last 90 days. And we do have quite a few. We have some pendings, some solds. We only have one active. Active is on Ingram Street. We kind of talked about that one. I believe I mentioned it when I was there. Only one other competition. That is a 2-bedroom home, which is not a sale. It was a 3-bedroom home. And similar, other than that, it's got an extra 1-car garage. We put a dollar figure on these items in regards to bedrooms, garage size, square footage, because that's how an appraiser comes up with an adjusted value to make sure the house appraises, so the lender will give the buyer the money to be able to purchase the house. They won't if they feel the value is above what the market should be bringing. So we have to keep that in mind when we do sell the house. If they're going to get a mortgage, we have to make sure it appraises, which is why we do it like this. Square footage, $35 a square foot is what an appraiser would give you right now at this point. We put 10 grand. We took away 10 grand from the house just in regards to upgrades, kitchen, cabinets, flooring. It'll probably cost you more if you were to pay somebody to put all that stuff in, but we are going to do it in this situation for the fact that there are people out there that would be willing to get a house that they need to do a little work in to be able to then pay a little less for the house, and when they're done with it, then their values will be higher, just because the market's so hot down there. So the first one, I feel it's a little overpriced, or it would be sold because it has been in the market since 5/6 of 2020. Shouldn't be on the market that long. So they should be listed right now at 180, to be honest with you. If they were at 180, our adjusted sale price would be at 170, which is right kind of closer to where I feel that we need to be on our high ends. So anyway, the next one is a pending house that's on Louisiana. That is pending. It was listed at $180,000. List date was 6/19/2020. It was only on the market for a couple of days before it went pending. It's getting ready to close. It had 3 bedrooms, 2 full baths, adjustment for the extra bath there. Again, it's not what it would cost to put a new bath in. It's what an appraiser would give for the value for it already being there. They have a 2-car garage compared to ours. They have a finished basement. So we had to take away 8 grand from the sale price of our house because they would have got 8 grand more because of their basement being finished from an appraiser standpoint. Their square footage difference, none of the square footage difference is big money, only for the fact that the houses are very much alike down there. All the year builds are real close. If we add and subtract the differences, including our 10 grand for our repairs that need to be done, the adjusted sales price of that would have been a 154, 155. Next one here we have is on Mayfield Street. It's listed at 192.5. It is currently pending. Again, 3-bedroom, 2 full baths. It had a fireplace. That's the difference. Bigger garage. Partially finished basement. Little smaller square foot, $770 worth. And then the 10 grand gives us an adjusted sale price on this one for $167,270. These pendings, we don't know what they sold for. I am assuming they sold for at least what they were asking, if not above, because of the market that we're in. 32810 Vermont Street. This one was listed at 165.5. Seems like a little more of the condition that ours is in, might be even a little better condition than ours. But that one sold before we had this rush of people trying to find a house. This was prior pandemic sale. So sold February 23rd for the list price. It had 3 bedrooms, 1 bath, just like us. No fireplace like us. 2-car garage, a little bigger. Square footage very similar. And then the repairs The adjusted sale price on that is $150,360. Here's one on Cranston Street. This one, 3 bedrooms. We have 3 bedrooms. That only had 2 bedrooms, 1 bath like us. It had a fireplace, unlike us, finished basement. Add and subtract the differences. The adjusted sale price for that was $154,210. Over here on Brookfield Street, this is an all brick ranch, real cute, clean. It was listed at $179,900. It sold for $185,000. This was in the middle to end of pandemic. See, it took a little bit to close, a little while to close. Closed June 1st, so but it went pending April 22nd. That was a 3 bedroom, 1.5 bath ranch, 2-car garage. It had a finished basement. With the adjusted sale price on that, add and subtracted, we're looking at $159,770. Another sold that we have here, listed at $185,000, sold for $187,000. Sale date of 6/22. This was a 2 bedroom, 2 bath. So it had one less bedroom, which is a little harder to sell. Had a finished basement though. Our adjusted sale price on this is $168,965. So this just next as we come down here gives our minimums and maximums of all the comps that we used. There are other houses that have sold in the neighborhood. Some of them are just too much larger than this is to compare it, and some of them the condition is just way above where we can even compete. So we tried to use the closest that we could find. We know that we need a new kitchen, but we don't feel that putting that kitchen in right now and putting new flooring in, you're just going to add that onto the price, where now you're not going to get any more out of it than you would bottom line if we just sell it right now. If we put time into it and we're out there 3-4 weeks getting this done, who knows what the market's going to be right now. Right now it's hot and it can change in a hot minute. So our suggestion is get it clean, get it cute as quick as we can, and get it on the market and get it sold. Here's our time frames, days on market. So as you can see, under 10 days, 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 over here, over here. These are a little longer, 30 days and going almost 70 days. So here's our price graph, shows the pending. This is active. We don't know what it sold for. Pending. This is pending also. This one sold for a little more, just a little bit less than about the same. As you go down here, you are going to be able to look it through all of these, which I have emailed you. Shows you what the inside looks like. Shows you why we had to take some money off it in regards to our kitchen, flooring, and so forth. Some of these are very nice, have very nice finished basements. So we need to be priced accordingly. So that's kind of where we're at here. This house, I noticed, had just so much furniture in it. There's just furniture everywhere you look. Huge table. Looks like it's hard to even get through here because there's just so much stuff. So at least we will be cleaned out. We won't feel like we're crowded. They even have this in the middle of the kitchen floor, which probably makes it feel a lot smaller, which didn't help matters, I'm sure. But like I said, a lot of them have, all of them have just a little nicer cabinets and kitchens and so forth. But somebody's going to come in there and gut it and redo it. This one is a finished basement. It's got a really nice garage, which they put new siding on and so forth, which is another thing that could be done as an upgrade for the house in the future thinking. So you can look through all these. They are in your email right now. I've already sent this to you. Kind of see where you feel like you're at in it. Here's all our comparables. As you can see, they're all very close to us in vicinity. So our average adjusted sale price, like an appraiser would do once we add and subtract for the differences, is $162,000. This gives us a sales range from $155,000 to $170,000. $170,000 being the high end. Because of the market and lack of competition, suggested list price to kind of test the market price would be $170,000. Who knows, depending on what else is out there at the time that we list it. we may be able to get up above 170. If you guys are like, I really feel that we need to get this house sold quickly, because my next step, if we can't go 170, I would suggest 160. And I know then people would be starting to reach, we'd have multiple offers, and people always want what they can't have. So that's when you get the multiple offer situation. You get people guaranteeing money over appraised value. That's when they start reaching. So we could even get them to be reaching up to 170, even if we had it listed at 160. So that's our two options. However you guys want to play it. Do we want to go at that high end first, or do we want to go middle of the road at 160 and see what we can do, see how far and how high we can get them to reach? So that's kind of what we do. Keep an eye on everything as we get multiple offers in, and try to build the excitement, and that's how we are able to get as much money for you as a seller as we can, because that's what our job is and what our goal is. So any questions? I know that was a lot for a little time here, but any questions that you may have, all you need to do is reach out to us. You have our numbers, you have our contact. We are here to help, and we look forward to talking to you. Hope you're having a great night. Thank you. Bye-bye.